Okay.
There's a king that's coming back to save our people. Now, we should be preparing ourselves for the return of our king, not stuck up in these denominations and religions that's destroying our people and destroying our nation.
So when we are in this kingdom and a brother or a sister is doing wickedly in this kingdom, we must tell them, look, the world is expecting you to stay docile, to stay stupid.
That's what Christianity teaches our people. Teaches our people to hate one another and love the oppressor. Like, we'll never forgive one another for anything that another brother or sister do to us, but we'll forgive the oppressor in a heartbeat. There's something wrong with that, man.
Imagine living your life as a whole Christian your whole life, and life's good because you're a Christian and Jesus is white and everything's going great, and there's a landslide and the earth opens up and you go downstairs and you walk through this place and you see a black Jesus, man. Why is Jesus Christ black with an afro in the catacombs, man? This predates the Renaissance period.
So when you read the book of Genesis, the trees in the garden with other nations, a leaf, what does a leaf do to a tree? Cover the tree. So Adam took the covering of another nation. What's the covering of another nation? Their culture. So when the Most High saw him, say, yo, Adam, where are you, man? Where are you? Don't mean I can't find you. It means like who is this nigga? But like, where are you, man? I don't know you.
Okay. So the Ba al Banya Yasha'ala wa Amarath al Ham wa Aidya Yahweh. The Ba means speak. Al, when it's joined with something, so al Banya means what? Unto, right? Excellent. So al, when it's joined with something, means unto. Banya means children. Yasha'ala is Israel. So unto the children of Israel.
Like, if it's one thing a hoe gonna do, a hoe gonna hold. But you ain't, she can't hold if there's nobody to hold with. And the thing she said at the end, where she said, I went back and I lied to him and he still wouldn't do it. And then she threw up her hands and she said, well, he'll just be a brother. That's what he need.
That's
brothers.
right.
If we have more brothers, hoes like her wouldn't have no outlet.
There was a man in the land of Oz whose name was Job, and that man was perfect and upright.
There you go, the man called Job. I think Job is what that afflicted. And that man was perfect and upright, meaning what? You can be perfect, man. Job was a man like everybody else, man. Job wasn't no angel, he didn't come from the heavens, and that man was perfect, meaning what? You can be perfect in the Bible. Being perfect is in the Bible.
Had printers on my coattail way before Jimmy. Funny how the general ain't even see a penny. Better show respect, get smoked like a chimney. Keep my name out your mouth, don't even think it. Send a real Smith at y'all, know Jada Pinkett. Both ball heads, my grain above 50. Off my man to the game, that pain that stuck with me. Had to find a cheat code to the street though, cause them niggas getting foul, shoot you like a free throw. Keep spitting acid like a Mino, and the nigga be the nicest.
You boy, you know what time it is, nigga. Better watch how you step in, yeah. But that was my nigga, yeah. I'm in it, yo. Got my nigga Rewan with me. But that was my niggas, it'll be an honor. You know what I'm saying? Under commanding general. That shit ain't gon' stop till we on top and we ballin', my nigga. We be fly as fuck, you know them bitches be stalking my niggas. That shit'll never change and it's the same with all my niggas. City to city, I should be at home, that's what my ribs say. But bitch, I'm grown, I'm in these streets and closed caption. Niggas know we bout that action. If a nigga play with me, then my Hakim gon' let him have it. Hey, make you the shit, this truth the shit. Nigga play, I let that Ruger hit. Get on them tracks, they be like, who is this? I'm rude with it. Ain't got no manners. All them pussy niggas talk the shit. Yeah, I know they can't stand us, but we UPK Louisiana, bitch, that's what I'm reppin'. And my niggas solid number, real ones in my section. If you wanna get down, put your boots on, start steppin'. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. because I love them. I see them dapping and hug them. It's amazing to see how well we adapt from the struggle. Born again from a life of sin, trapped in the gutter. My mind frame was to kill my own kind. Feeling inferior, waking up ready to die. Run with them killers, so it's just a matter of time. For why take your life or let you take mine? That's when I realized the slaves killing slaves while the white man live to get old. We in them graves, the shit got me feeling played. I opened the Bible, went through them records, found out we was royalty, a nation to be respected. But in this world we rejected, we hated for our complexion. Still fighting to get accepted. We hear the truth and reject it, but love is getting corrected. And all my niggas correct me. The commandments, the foundation we erected. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon.
Hear the hunger in my voice, they used to tell me to speak up. The problem wasn't what I was saying, they couldn't keep up. Instead of moving around with some patience, they tried to speed up. It got colder than a bitter bitch, found me a way to heat up. What's a favor for a favor if we all didn't make it? Kept it 100 with everybody, but they just gon' change. I ain't get caught up in the hype, cause I ain't feel like I made it. Couldn't picture me here now, but here's your moment to frame it. And I ain't never understand that self-entitlement spirit. I felt your vibe, I don't wanna get near it. Before I made the appearance, I took a second, took a look in the mirror. This God, Lord, the only thing that I fear. Y'all got me fucked up. It's all passion, it's tradition, it ain't fashion. It's no action, they make threats and it's still passing. I think massive, no respond, that's still tact. Y'all should quit rapping. Cheap shots, I'm cinematic. I ain't average, I'm an overthrow fanatic. How I go, you lose and win like asthmatics. I got first, that's automatic. I'm the best in my division. In the ghetto like the pigeons, in the hood like the engine. You a bird for that chicken. I don't fake split decisions, cause my mind made up, nigga. We in the end of time, but my time ain't up, nigga. When I was young and running wild and wide-eyed like a cabbage patch, I had to get it as vivid, adapted to my habitat. It's certain shit I won't do, certain shit you can't prove. My shit sound like a payday, yours like more when the rent. If I had $1 for every dime you counted, I would be broke. Watch it be close, got a better chance, boxing the ghost. And they know I'm raw, and they know the spot, and I'm feeling large, still in charge. I don't make it follow, I follow the law. Standing tall like they hear on March. I just got a call from my bro, he behind the wall, he told me let it off. Niggas lying for some cat, I got a different line in me. Everybody intimidated, I got that God in me. You get focused on them dimes, I'd rather keep my nine with me. Help me get this off the ground, just know you won't fly with me now.
I try and make the news, I ain't playing by the rules. I've been trying to play it cool, but that ain't gon' be the devil. Y'all out here looking like fool. Home with the truth, I ain't never had to choose.
I'm trying to get beamed up, man, y'all try and make the news. I ain't playing by the rules. I've been trying to play it cool, but that ain't gon' pay the bill. Y'all out here looking like fool. Home of the truth, y'all ain't never had to choose. Trying to get beamed up, man, y'all try and make the news. I ain't playing by the rules. I've been trying to play it cool, but that ain't gon' pay the bill. Y'all out here looking like fool. Home of the truth, y'all ain't never had to choose. Trying to get beamed up.
All right. Shalom, Yahweh Shem Shakta. All right. We are the ISUPK. Started out at 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commanding General Yohana. All right. We're teaching Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians who they are according to the Bible. All right. During the week, we got classes. All right. In Birmingham B185 PW. All right. That's our school in the UK. All right. West Midlands. We teach Monday, the law class on Monday, done by Officer Ariella and Officer Mawasa. All right. On the Wednesday, there's the history class done by Officer Salakia. Yeah, done by Officer Dungabar, Officer Dungabar. Yeah, that's the one. On the Thursday, we got the scripture breakdown class done by Captain Karafia. All right, hold on. On the Friday, we've got the Lashwan Kodash, which is the Hebrew language. All right, that's done by Officer Rawaban. All right. Okay. All right, done by Officer Rawaban. He also does real-time revelations, which is on Monday and Thursdays, I believe. This is from 7. Huh?
So like he changed it to Sunday now, innit?
Oh, come on Sunday now?
Yeah. Sunday.
Right, okay. Is it 2 days or just 2 days or just one?
Just 1 day, I think, on the Sunday.
Okay, just 1 day.
Yeah. Unless I'm wrong, but I know he does Sunday now. So.
Okay. Yeah. Right, not sure. Okay, anyway, real-time revelations. Sunday don't ring a bell, to be honest. I'll stick with it for now. Monday and Thursday. I think it might like pre-thingy it. You get me on that day. But anyway, that's from 7 till 9 as well. All right. What's it doing? Right. So also we got the Sabbath service on the Saturday. All right. Real-time revelation is now on Sunday at 2. Okay. Real-time revelation is now at Sunday at 2 o'clock. You was right, brother. The water for that. But yeah, it's confirmed. Confirm now. Somehow this thing ain't going up. Yeah. Right. Sabbath service on the Saturday. All right. Also, Salaki on the Friday, before we jump to the Sabbath service, on the Friday after the last one for Dash, which is 7 till 9. After that, we got a radio show on the ends, radio show from about, what is it, 9:30 or 9, from 9 till 9 till late, right? So check us out for that as well. All right, so yeah, that's what we got going on in the UPK, UK. Moving, man. So yeah, and then we have the Sabbath service on the Saturday. All right. Today we got the Brotherhood class. I'm Officer Tazapa one, and my reader is Radaya Allah. All right. Radaya Allah, man from Leicester. All right. We also teach up in Leicester. That's Officer Dongaba and Raoban also. Teach up in Leicester. We're trying to raise Leicester up, raise up the black people in Leicester. Open up their minds and put this knowledge of God into the minds of our people. All right, because Christianity is not the knowledge of God. Christianity is the knowledge of the oppressors. Christianity is the mark of the beast. All right, in here we say Christianity is worse than crack cocaine, because if you're on crack cocaine, you know that you're a junkie. You know you're a smackhead, right? If you're on crack, you know you're hooked on a substance, some poison that is not good for you. You know what you got to do also is fight that addiction. All right. Now that you've taken that thing, you put spirits on yourself, and that demon wants to kill you. It wants you to hit the crack until you die. Shoot the crack up in your veins until you've not got the breath of life left in you. All right. You're no longer breathing. All right. But yeah, you got to get out of that. You've got to come into the school and fight those demons, man, that's trying to harm you, right? Trying to destroy your life. Okay. So yeah, we're raising Leicester up. We're trying to raise up the dead in Leicester. In fact, not just in Leicester, all over the world. Black, Hispanics, and Native Indians, our people are spiritually dead, and we're trying to raise our people out of the dead state that they are currently in, not knowing which way to go. All right, they're all Christians and all different religions that they want to join. Whatever people is around our people, we join onto that philosophy, their philosophy. All right, their idols, their so-called gods. wood and stone and foolishness. All right, so what do we have to do now? We have to return to our God, which is the one true God. We have to return to our God and make supplications unto our God. Now, I mean, we've got to face our God now, turn to Jerusalem now. Our homeland is Israel. Palestine is our homeland. All right, it's not America, it's not Caribbean, it's not Britain, it's not in the Western Hemisphere, man. These are the places we were bought as slaves to serve the oppressors, and also the Lord punishing us because we disobeyed His commandments, disobeyed His laws, His statutes, and now we got to return to those laws, man, to those statutes, to those commandments, and we got to keep them. All right, we got to do them because there's an oppressor, a cruel oppressor over our people. There's a cruel oppressor that's over Black people today. All right, and those oppressors, we're gonna find out. All right, let's see if we can get the video up. If I can get this video up here. All right, it's a good length video as well. So let's see what we can do with it. Share. Let's go. Where is it now? This one. They change up these icon things on here, so it makes it a bit. Yeah, that's it. All right. So. Can you see the title there, Radar, on your screen or no?
The title of the class?
Yeah. You can't see it.
I can see at the top. Yeah, Brotherhood, Britain against immigrants. That one.
Yeah, yeah. Britain is against.
I can see it in the blue thing as well. Yeah, it's there.
Yeah, man. All right. Hold on. Oh. Right.
Behind every hotel protest.
Hold on a second. So, what can you see? What can you see on here, Radar? Can you see that?
Yeah, I can see it.
All right. Most High in Christ, right? So, Britain is against immigrants, man. Yeah, right. Yeah, Britain's against immigrants. You can see the flag, the St. George's flag, which is the red and white. You can see this flag of England, which is blue. What is it? Red, blue, and white, right? Right? The England flag, right? All these flags. Now, when our people see these flags to us is a sign of oppression. Because when Britain came to anywhere in the earth, in fact, where Britain went and conquered in their heyday, you understand, they would jam this flag, man. They would jam George's flag, meaning what? We're taking over this. We've killed and massacred millions and trillions and billions of people, you understand. We've unalived those Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians to establish our goal. All right, to rule over them, to oppress them. That's what this flag represents to Black people. Oppression, man. All right. This flag is oppression to us. This flag ain't got nothing to do with us. You understand? This flag, when we see this flag, is oppression. Man. That St. George's flag, especially. Right? That's oppression to Black people, Hispanics, and Native Indian people. Right? That represents slavery. And when these people are raising their ugly heads, but I'm going to play it on a bit still, all right, raising their ugly heads to say, they don't want immigrants in the countries and this and that and the other, right? They was the ones that went and disturbed the immigrants, man. In fact, they was the ones that went and disturbed Black people, all right? We was in our homeland in peace, man. And our homeland is not in Africa. Our homeland is in Jerusalem, man. But we fled into Africa. Right? We ran down into the interiors of Africa. Why? Because we was fleeing from Roman persecution. These are the descendants of the Romans. These are the extensions of the Romans. Over time, they migrated from Rome, become Britain, France, Germany, all those places, the Netherlands, Russia, Ukraine, Australia, America, and England. These are the children of Rome. These are the extension of Rome. That's who these children are. And they've always been persecuting us, man. They've always been persecuting black people. All right, but I'm going to play the video first, and then I'm going to get in some scriptures out as well on that. All right. So, yeah, as long as you can see it and it's all good, then I'll just play now. All right.
Are people.
The smiles here is masking the anger.
Typically wary of media and distrustful of authority.
They would appeal, wouldn't they? They're scared.
We've been given candid access to
So,
speak.
wait, before we do that, it says our countries, our countries, right? Our countries ruined. That's what the oppressors are saying here. Our country is ruined. Protesters on why they oppose asylum, hotels, etc. Right? But really, this looks on face value like it's just an hotel what's got immigrants in it and etc. etc. But as we always know, these oppressors, they start off like this, but then they always turn on who? They always turn it around on who? Reda, do you know who they always turn it around on? Can you hear me, Reda? Reda, can you hear me? Okay. Right, let me see where I'm going because I can't really just stop that. I'm not going back. Oh, is it gone off? You gone off? All right, no sweat, no sweat. Okay, you back up, right?
Yeah,
so,
back up.
Can put it on the one as well, right? So, I was saying, man, shit. Let me go back to share again, because I can't see. Once I'm sharing, I can't see anything.
Calm.
I was asking you now. The oppressors, something. Can't remember, you know. All right, let me see how it comes back up. I was reading the title, right? It says our country's ruined. Protesters on why they oppose asylum, hotels, etc. Right? So I was saying. Now they start off like this. They start off against the immigrants coming over on boats and stuffing themselves in tires and all kind of stuff. You know, they going on the little dinghies. They're going in the backs of lorries, right? And trying to make their way over from Africa and places like that through France and all the Netherlands and countries like that to come over to Britain, right? But I was saying at this point, this protest is against so-called against so-called asylums, right? Yeah. Or against asylums, right? This protest is against asylums, right? In this hotel and all this blah blah blah, right? But really, what is this protest? Who's this protest really going to be geared at, or really is geared at? They start off like this, make it looks pretty like this, but then where's it really geared at?
It's gonna end up reversing on us, isn't it? The Windrush generation.
Yeah, that's exactly it. It ends up coming on us, man. Because somehow they always spin it on us. When I see this, I see black people speaking in the news and so on and so forth. When this ain't got nothing to do with it, meaning our people. When I say black people, our black people speaking on this, when our black people ain't got nothing to do with this. They could get some other news people. They can get some African news people to speak on that for the African people that there's jumping ship. Our people can't jump on no plane to get to England or America. Our people can't cross the borders like that to get to England or America. We've got to go through the hardest way possible. Visa, this, that, turn down, trials, and try again. save you all the and so much money that it costs you to get here. This is how our people go through hell and high water to get to this place, man. Right? And these people are jumping on boats and getting over easily, and now they've got an issue with asylum. The asylum people in the hotels, etc. They're saying that they're spending billions on the hotels and billions on asylum people seeking asylum in those hotels. They didn't give us asylum. They didn't give black people asylum. Blacks from the Caribbean did not get no asylum. Blacks from the Caribbean did not get no freebie and no nothing handed out to us, man. Nothing. We didn't get reparations after the 400 years of slavery. 400 years of cutting cane and picking coffee and cotton and coffee and what do I say? What's the thing? Cotton, yeah, cotton, picking cotton and all those things, man. Cutting bananas on the plantation and all types of agriculture that our people have done. And all the food and all the riches come back to England or goes to America and places like that. Our people have never got any handouts, man. We always had to struggle, always had to suffer. We came here, we had to cram us into one room, man. Right? What they would give, they would charge a white family to live in a house. Like they would charge whatever rent they would charge a white family to live in a house. Black people had to share that one house between like 10, 15, 20 people, man. Right? They maximize their profits, and what they would charge our people for one room. For one room, they would charge the oppressors or the white people for the whole house. They'll charge the same price for the whole house for the white people. And for one room, what we was in when we first came to England, black people came to this country, they would charge us the same as the oppressors living in a 3, 4, 5 bedroom house for one room. All right? So that's how they treated us. They took the bathrooms out the house, toilets out the house to maximize the profit. They turned it into a bedroom, man, to maximize their profit, man. That's how they treated us. We wasn't welcome. And the reason why we came here in the first place was to help them fight in their wars, man. To help them fight in World War I and World War II. Right? And then when we fought in their wars, they wanted to send us back, man. They wanted to deport us, not deport us. They wanted us to go back home. And they would write all type of N-words and all type of gollywogs and all this stuff. And monkey chants, go home. Blacks go home. We don't want you here no more. You fought in our wars, yeah, fine, but go home now. You've done your duty. We died on the battlefield. Their people don't give our people no reverence whatsoever, man. They talk about their soldiers going to war and dying and for the country and this and that, and they uphold the standards of their people. But our people that fought for them, they had no regards or no remorse or nothing for our people, our soldiers that died. But let me play this. You can hear me now, yeah? Brother?
Another one can't. I can hear you.
All right, no sweat. I'm gonna run it now.
To those involved.
We've got to give you a chance.
Branded racist and far right.
They're calling you Nazi scum.
I couldn't care less what they call me.
Protests outside asylum seeker hotels are growing in intensity, drawing some who've never protested before. We're going to see Dinah Bentley, a retired teacher. She went to her first hotel protest last week in Wakefield, West Yorkshire, close to where she lives.
Hello, hi, Donna, thank you so much.
Are you all right with
yes,
dogs?
I'm fine with dogs.
Come
Hello.
on through.
How are you feeling? You're not too nervous, I hope.
No, all right. I know I should be. I should be very nervous. We are amongst friends.
Right.
I know it can be a little bit controversial, the fact that I don't laud him, but I admire him.
Is that a permanent fixture or is that just for us?
That is permanent.
What is it about Nigel Farage that you like?
I set all my hopes on him and reform because we're in such a mess.
What is it that he says that sort of resonates with you?
He says what I believe, what I think. And everybody talks about the migration, but our country's ruined. They've ruined it. It's an invasion, isn't it? And they shouldn't be here.
Dinah is 78, a grandmother of 2. She's never been to a migration-related protest before. Understanding why this one and why now, for her, is as much about the past as it is about the present.
Great Uncle Alfred, who was my grandma's brother, he was blown up in 1916. He died for our country, and if he could see what's happening to it now, and if he was in a grave, he would spin. I'm getting emotional now.
Why is it making you feel emotional?
So basically, she's saying Uncle Alfred or Albert or whatever his name is, if he could see what the country's turned into now, you know what I mean? It'd be turning in his grave, man. That's what she's saying there. Can you hear me, Rada? Yeah? All right. That sounds crazy. All right, it'd be turning in his grave, man. Now imagine what our people have gone through and fought in their wars, man, got limbs blown off. You know what I mean? Died. You understand? Helped them win their wars and had to come back and pawn all their trophies, had to sell all their trophies and all that stuff just to eat, man. Right? Imagine how our people would feel, how they treat black people in this country, how they treat black people at large, man. Imagine how our people would feel if they could come back and see what they got. When our people came here in the Windrush, they came to fight for Queen and country, man. They came to the mother country. That's what they called it at that time. They called it the mother country. Now, if they could rise up and see how their people have been treated today, they would turn in their grave, man. Whatever she said, our people would turn in the grave if they're seeing how white people treat black people, man. If they seen how they treated us, how Britain treats the Caribbean people, you understand? Our people would turn in their grave, man. All right, but they don't care for black people. Britain hates black people, man. This country hates our people. Even those that fought in their wars, man, they scandalized our people's names. Scandalized us, man. They sent our people back home packing in the Windrush, man. Saying that they couldn't find no papers for them and they couldn't find this and that for them. Meanwhile, they got people coming on boats from different countries, right? Africa and all those places. And they're coming over on boats and, different places, right? They're coming over on boats and coming over on lorries and all that and claiming asylum, and they're getting free money, man. They're getting free asylum. Our people did not get this, man. Black people, so-called Negroes did not get this, man. We did not get any handouts. Even the little signing on, the little scratching on and all that, that's not handouts, man. That ain't handouts, and these people don't even want us to get that. The bare minimum. Bearing in mind, these people worked us to death from sunrise to sunset, 99 years of our life. If we lived to 99 years, we was on the slave plantation working from that age, from the age of being born to 99. If we made it to, many slaves didn't make it, many black people, shall I say, didn't make it to old age, man. Right? Died very, very young. And our people are still dying very, very young today. Only the way that we're dying today is we're not understanding that this oppressor is so cruel that our conditions get harsher, harder and harder. And because of that, our condition and not understanding the Lord, we fall in the traps of what these abusers have set over us, man. What these oppressors have set over us. All right? They're sitting over us right now. All right? But let me play on some more.
Can't say. Can't say. Sorry, I didn't expect that to happen.
Well, I'm sorry that we've made you cry, but it's obvious that this is something you feel very strongly about. I mean, in some way, do you feel like who would you call this, a fight?
A fight. It is a fight for survival. Not a physical fight, but it's a mental fight for survival.
So, what do you
The oppressors know the Bible.
mean by that?
Instead of government ministers paying lip service to the people of this country and saying some things that they think we would like to hear, actions speak louder than words. And I think very little is being done, and what is being done is dire.
Yeah, so like
We are advised.
the oppressors know what's coming for them. The oppressors know what their end shall be. They do. The devils know this Bible, and the devils tremble, man. The devil know the devil know the Lord. You understand? Know this Bible, and they tremble in, man. You understand? They're in fear of losing power. They're in fear of what? Being on the bottom, man. They're in fear of being on the bottom, and black people have been on the bottom forever, man. For over since we got on the shores of the since we got on the shores of America and the Americas, the Western Hemisphere, Jamaica, the Caribbean, man. Since we got on these shores, we've known nothing but being at the bottom. These oppressors don't want to be at the bottom, man. But they know what's coming though, because this is Bible prophecy too. All right.
It's not to go to Somalia because it's a dangerous country. Yet we are accepting some men from Somalia into this country. They're undocumented. We know nothing about them. We don't know where they are, wandering the streets. It's not right, is it? Why are they not seeking asylum in the first safe country? Well, we know why, because when they get here, they're getting everything for free. And we are paying for it.
You say the government aren't listening, but the government have said that they are planning, they hope to shut all the asylum hotels.
So they're getting everything for free. The immigrants get everything for free, man. But black people never got anything for free. We struggled and struggled and struggled some more. These oppressors made it harder and harder for us every single step of the way, man. But the other so-called black people, Somalians, that's what she said, other Africans, Romanians, all them other nations that come here and get free asylum and free everything. Our people never got that. Never got that, man. We struggled all the way through, and we're still struggling right now. But like I said before, these always find a way to turn it around on black people. They windrushed our people and brought other nations in, more migrants from different places. What was the place? Afghanistan. Was it Afghanistan? No. Where did they bring them in from, man? But can't remember where they brought them in from now. But do you remember where they brought the migrants from, Radar? Wasn't Afghanistan?
Afghanistan, some came after the war and stuff, innit? After when America and England left there, innit? Iraq and all them places. Innit?
Iraq, and places like that, man. But they let them all in, man. They brought them all in. But with our people, they would never bring us in here free like that. We have to suffer and struggle and we have to keep banging at the door, man. Right? And keep struggling and but they get free labor, man. But these oppressors don't like the fact that they're getting freebies, man. But look at how they treated other people in their country. They stole everything from them, man.
Stop illegal crossings.
Talk.
Send people back.
It's all talk. Previous governments have said exactly the same thing and done nothing.
At what point would you believe that they are listening to you?
If I can't even bear to watch migrant dinghies landing. I can't bear to watch them. I would be happy if the Navy went into the Channel. We're an island, for God's sake, and stopped the boats. That would make me over the moon.
Dinah tells us she thinks people were frightened to say what they really think about migration. No more, she says.
Why you
We're
there,
waiting to see a
Radar? Get
man
me
called James.
Ecclesiasticus
Now, he
12
used to
and 10.
be in the army, he used to be a police officer. He doesn't do that anymore, he's now a truck driver. But over the past few months, he's also become, by his own admission, fairly notorious in his local area because of what he's trying to do with a volunteer-led community group.
We meet James at home. He was initially skeptical to speak to a journalist
Radar,
from the
can you hear me?
so-called mainstream media.
It's not impartial.
Radar.
It's not impartial. And the big thing is, a lot of the guys and women that
while
to
you're
these
there, just hold
protests,
Ecclesiasticus
we're
12
working
and
class,
10 for me.
it's our streets, it's our community that gets trounced. It's our housing that's taken. If you're liberal, upper middle class, it doesn't affect you. Your type of immigrant is different to our type of immigrant.
What do you mean by that?
Your type of immigrant is educated. It's a well-to-do immigrant. It's either a surgeon or a banker or an engineer. Our immigrant is the low end of the low. That's what we find. We get the dross, we get the criminals that the other countries don't want.
It's this belief that's led James to found what he's called a local community watch group. He says it'll tackle all antisocial behaviour, but with a focus on what he calls illegal migrant men with conflicting cultures. In just a few weeks, the group's drawn hundreds of followers online, but others say the group, and James himself, isn't just divisive, but dangerous.
The aim is to provide a gentle presence within the community, not to be intrusive. But if we see any crime, whether that's illegal migrant crime or whether it's our local residents committing crime, we will intervene. We're not there to be judge, jury and executioner. We'll just detain people, assess the situation and phone the police if needed.
You said this isn't a vigilante group, but you've just described it as a group that will intervene, assess a situation, possibly detain someone based on that assessment. Is that not what vigilantism is?
No, that's what normal English blokes used to do in times of old. So it's only a modern version of that. We're aware of a specific threat that we've got now that's been imposed on us by successive governments of illegal migrant men with incompatible cultures and values moving into our areas.
What do you mean by incompatible values?
They come from cultures that aren't as civilized as ours. We've got laws that's been set in stone for hundreds of years. Now, they served us, but they don't seem to adhere to our laws. And because of the cultural differences, as in the sexual assaults on children and women, that they believe that that's fine in their cultures. Well, it's not here.
I don't think any culture accepts that sexual assaults on women and children.
Yeah, that's crazy. So he finds that sexual assaults in other cultures is in other cultures, or it's accepted in other cultures, but it's not in English culture or British culture. Well, the thing is, who went around the whole earth? Excuse me. Who went around the whole earth, man? Who pillaged everybody's nation, everyone's nation, mainly black people, Hispanic people, Native Indian people? Who pillaged our people? Who prized the black woman's legs open and inserted himself into our sisters, man, into our mothers and aunties, nieces in slavery days, man? This oppressor has got no room to talk about rapists or rape anything or child molesters or this molesters. They are the biggest child molesters. They are the biggest rapists. That's who they are, man. They're the biggest on the planet. And they went everywhere. And when that's the thing with these people, when they go to other places, that's what they go and do there. They go there and molest the people. They go there and violate the people, man. Sexually assault the people. Their soldiers is in different countries raping off these women, man. You understand? And everybody else, you know how they get down, right? That's what they do in other people's countries. And now it's coming right back to them, man. What goes around comes right back around. Right? All that is an abomination. Raping is an abomination. Sexual deviancy in all forms, high, low, beasts, women with women, men with men. It's all an abomination, man. It's against the Most High God. But that's what these people have pushed in the whole entire earth. These are the people that came to our shores, came to our people, put us on slave ships, and these are the people that raped our foremothers, man. That's what they did to our people, our women's. And look what he's saying now. That other, it's tolerated in other cultures, but not in England, not in British culture. That is British culture, man. Sexual abuse and all that is British culture, man. Check your history. Check the history where you colonizers, man, your oppressors. Check your history, man. You went everywhere and did just that.
Are legitimate and okay. Is this not just a sort of a gross generalization?
I do accept that. However, by default, with having these illegal migrant men within the country,
and so
by
default, too, they're not as pure as they think they are, man. You understand? And just to top it off, they're not as pure as they think or they like to think they are. You understand? The whole their whole history is their blueprint, is what do you call it? A carbon footprint, man. Check their carbon footprint in this earth. Ever since they came into power, they pushing all form of sexual deviancy in this earth, man. From their high Catholic priests all the way down to the very civilian of their people, man. They ain't got no room to talk about other nations accept this and other nations are like that. You understand? Because these are the people that's been pushing it everywhere. This Britain and England and America and all these people, the people that's been pushing, it's the oppressors that's been pushing that everywhere in the earth, man. They are the biggest child molesters, man. They are the biggest rapists, man. They are the biggest sexual deviants, man, on the planet. But they like to turn it around and make you look like it's you, and it ain't you, man. All right, it ain't the other nations that's the biggest. The biggest is these. These people are the biggest. The oppressors, the colonizers, they're the biggest sexual deviancy on the deviants on the planet. You understand? We got the history, man. We know the history. We know what they did to our people. That's why they want us to forget about slavery. Black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man, woman and child. We ain't supposed to forget about slavery. You're supposed to teach your children what these oppressors have done to our people, man. Teach your children what these oppressors have done to our people. The very thing he's saying or other countries doing, that's what they did to our people, man. Trying to paint himself like he's some perfectionist, man. Something perfect. It's they are the total opposite. All right. That's who they are. The total
they're already
opposite.
Criminal.
They're not in far right, they're far left, man.
Through illegal means and not through the regular channels. The local communities around here, they've suffered enough when the pit's closed, the mine's closed. Nothing's replaced that. It's just left a void, and we've had criminality moving, and that's our own grown criminality, whether it's drugs, violence, theft. We don't need any more criminality from other cultures. We've got enough to deal with. And like I said before, the police haven't the will to fight our own crime.
After leaving the army and the police, James set up a groundwork business just outside Wakefield. But he had £70,000 worth of his equipment stolen, a crime he said.
Again, these are the biggest criminal on the face of the earth, man. You understand that? Even the animals, the trees, the everybody knows and everything knows that they are the biggest criminal on the face of the earth. All right.
Says the police didn't investigate properly. In the weeks that followed, he himself got a police caution for a public order offence. Unable to work, he couldn't pay his rent and became homeless.
Trying to get housing and get sorted was quite difficult during that time. And when I was in the emergency housing office at Wakefield, I sat there for hours and I observed that 3 foreign families, 3 Moroccan families got serviced with housing and what they needed. And then by the time that 4:30 came, I was advised, no, we're shutting shop up, mate, you'll have to come back tomorrow. That was a bit of a pill to swallow.
Has it sort of fueled you in a way?
So, okay, let me get some scriptures here, man. It's a bit long. Can you hear me, Rada?
Can't.
Yeah, read that for me, Baba Kashar.
Book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 12, verse 10. Never trust thy enemy.
This is for black people, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, man. We came and fought in their wars, World War I, World War II, always fighting for these oppressors, man. Fighting on the side of these oppressors. Sluck it. Always joining in with these oppressors for no reason, man. We ain't got, it's not our fight, man. Their battle is not our battle. They are oppressing us, man. And our battle is to fight against oppression. That's the black man's battle right now. It's to fight against oppression, man. And it's to go against the oppressors. Like these people, the oppressor do not like to be oppressed, man. That's what they're up against their own fight. And no black people actually be joining these people right now. Because we've got a job to do, black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man. We got a job. We got to teach black people, Hispanic and Native Indian people who they are according to this Bible, man. All right? The oppressor is about to lose his kingdom now. The oppressor's kingdom is going down. It's gone to pot. You understand? And we ain't supposed to be joining on these oppressors. They don't like us anyway. And they show us that all the time and time again. Every chance they get, they show us their hatred for us, man. And this scripture is about to tell us that. Right? And that this whole asylum thing, this is going to turn on us, man. And we ain't even in this. We ain't in that. But it's going to turn on us regardless, because why? This is how much the oppressors hate us. They are black, but they're not. They know, these oppressors know that they're not the same black as us. We're the children of Israel. They're the children of Ham. The Hamites, Africans, are the children of Ham. So-called Caribbeans, we're the children of Shem, man. We're the Israelites. We're the real Jews that the Bible speaks of, man. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. You understand? Read on.
Come. For like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness.
Right? Iron is going to rust, man. Iron is going to rust. And just like how the iron is nice and shiny today, it's going to change and it's going to get dirty. It's going to get filthy. It's going to get horrible. It's going to get dark. You understand? It's going to get dingy. Horrible, man. Just like how the iron rusteth, these oppressors is going to change and turn on black people, Hispanic and Native Indian people, man. Just like how Trump is being with our people, right? I was watching the flood about New Orleans. Watching the flood about flood of New Orleans a couple of days ago, man. It's horrible, man. Because it was about what that was 2005. 2005, right? So I was kind of young in them times there. But I'm watching it 20 years later and it's like, rah, that's how they treated our people. George Bush, which was the president at the time, he did not give the people any food and water, nothing, man. Left them to suffer for days, weeks. And then they sent military in and had the people at gunpoint, because at that point, the people had to ransack the shops, man. People had to go into the stores where the foods are, kick them doors off and get the food just to survive. Because no one was sending them any aid. And these are in the Western Hemisphere. These is on the American soil, man. New Orleans is on the American soil. And George Bush just turned his back, man. He's just like, yeah, that's going on. Yeah. He didn't have no time for black people. Only because it was black people. But the part where there was white people, they was being saved, man. They was being helped. They was in fact, that's where them people, people that help, save you, so to speak. What are they called?
The Red Cross and them kind of people. Is it them kind of?
Yeah. It's just the name that I was looking for, though. The rescuers, the rescuers, huh?
Yeah. Is them people when there's like natural disasters and stuff, they come in.
They're sending the aid. The rescuers, man. The rescuers went to the white people and saved them white people, man. The rescuers went straight to them white people and helped them. In fact, where the white people were mainly, that bit didn't flood as much. In fact, that bit didn't flood. That bit didn't flood. That bit had it got the hurricane. Was it hurricane? What hurricane was it? Katrina? Hurricane Katrina? I think it was Hurricane Katrina. That bit got the hurricane, but the actual levee, the levees, so they had some banking things, some bank up stuff that call a levee, and they broke and went into the ninth count, the ninth, whatever they call it, ninth country or something like that, where all the blacks are basically. Went into the ghetto of New Orleans, man, and flooded out all the black people that was there, and the few white people that was amongst the blacks. But went into the ghetto part and destroyed all the black people, man. And the black people had to go up into the arenas and they're waiting for food, no help, no aid, no nothing. And then the armed response came with the big guns, man. I was watching it, yo, sad, man. Sad. But this is how the oppressors treat black people. Why do we keep falling for the okie doke of this oppressor all the time, man? Huh? Why do we keep believing in or trusting in these oppressors when every time they show us how wicked they are? Every time they show us how racist they are. You understand? And read on, Baba Kasha.
Verse 11. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him.
Right. Though they say, oh, it doesn't matter if you're purple, brown, gray, orange, pink. I'm not racist. I love everybody. Even when they say that garbage, they don't mean it, man. That's crouching. That's going crouching. That's pretending to be nice. Right? The Bible also says his words is smoother than butter. His word is smooth, nice. Speak that God loves everybody. I'm not racist. I love everybody. It don't matter if you're pink, purple, or blue, or pink and purple and orange and all that nonsense. Take good heed. That's them crouching. Be careful of them. What we read on, the Bible's going to tell us what's in their mind. Read on.
And thou shalt be unto him as if thou hadst wiped a looking glass. And thou shalt know that his rust have not been altogether wiped away.
You're going to see that as rust. You're going to be like a looking glass, right? Meaning like you just see through, right through them. You're going to be like a looking glass, clean, right? That looking glass is clear, crystal clear. And you're going to see that their wickedness, their evil, their racism, their hatred for black people, Hispanic and Native Indian people, their rust, their hatred towards us has not been altogether wiped away. When you see the Queen go to the cenotaph in London, the big 10-foot one, and she lays down the poppy and they hold that minute silence or whatever, and they all put poppy on their chest, etc., etc. And there's the one in Brixton High Street, right in the corner somewhere, that's about 2 feet tall, right? Or 3 feet max. It's about that. And the Queen doesn't go to that one. That's where the black soldiers that died on. Black people that died in their wars. Black people that died fighting the oppressors' wars. They don't go to that one. They don't lay no wreath on that. They don't lay no poppies on that. You understand? They don't have no remembrance, no 1 minute silence for the black people that died in their wars. Black man, if you're a son that your father or grandfather, great granddad fought in these people's wars, you understand, and you are still a part of this empire, or joining in them, or believing that they are a good people and whatsoever, then shame on you, man. Shame on you. Your father, if he knew how these oppressors were, he'd be turning it was still going to be after that, will be turning in his grave, man. Will be turning in his grave. You understand? Because they hate our people's guts, man. And our people are so impoverished that, our people want to go and fight in their wars, trying to get, some leverage in this empire. We ain't going nowhere in the oppressor's kingdom, man. Nowhere in the Caribbean, that's the oppressor's kingdom. Because they're the one that's got their foot on our necks, man. You understand? They took it off our necks, so like they got it on our necks. Took their foot off their shoulders and put it on our necks. All right, that's where it's at now. Same oppressors, man. Read on.
Verse 12. Set him not by thee, lest when he have overthrown thee.
Right. Don't sit him by you. Don't join them and you and them are best friends and so on and so forth. Sit him not by thee, man. Don't make them your right-hand man. Don't make them someone you trust into. You put your trust into, or you put your trust in. Don't trust them, man. Just know them for what they are. Know them that they're the devil that the Bible speaks of. Know them, know the oppressor, the wicked oppressors for what they've done to black people of 400 years of rape, rob, plunder, and murder. Just know the oppressors for what they are. They are the devil that the Bible speaks of. Know them for that. Don't know them to put your trust in, man. Because you're going to lose, black man, Hispanic man, native man, woman, native Indian man, woman, and child, man. All right? We're going to lose off them, man. They're going to turn their backs on us all the time when we need them. They turn the back, or not need them, but we don't need them. I'm saying that our people that put their trust in them, thinking when they're in dire straits that they're going to come and help our people. It's not going to happen, man. It's going to be just like New Orleans, man. Just like Louisiana. Or was it New Orleans? I'm getting confused. Just like New Orleans. And when the president goes, yeah. And President Trump did it as well with Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico. Trump did it with Puerto Rico, man. Puerto Rico also had a flood. And what did Trump say? What did he say, man? He was tossing some tissues or some shit.
Yeah,
and he said,
Yeah, he was doing something with the toilet tissue, weren't he?
And he tossed the toilet tissue like that, and he said, "Oh, you're like you're inconveniencing us right now." What the hell? It wasn't that he said. It wasn't. That's not it verbatim, but what was it now? Can't remember what he said, man. Right, but along those lines, like you're inconveniencing us right now. You know what I'm saying? With them having a flood, man. Basically, they don't give two damns about Puerto Rico, man. Now, who's Puerto Ricans in the Bible? Puerto Ricans are the children of Israel, man. Puerto Ricans are God's chosen people. That's why Trump treats them that way. That's why the oppressors treat them that way. So when we say blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, Puerto Ricans is the northern tribes of the children of Israel, man. Right? Puerto Ricans, who is the Puerto Ricans in amongst the Israelites? What's the tribe of Puerto Ricans now? Puerto Ricans.
It's like an Ephraim, man. Ephraim.
Ephraim, right? Is that Ephraim?
Tawada.
All right. Puerto Ricans are the tribe of Ephraim in the Bible. That's the children that Joseph had in Egypt. Joseph had Ephraim. So like here. Joseph had Ephraim and Manasseh. Right. Yes. Kind. Joseph had Ephraim and Manasseh, man. Manasseh is your Cubans today. They're the tribe of the Israelites. You're the real Israelites, Cubans. You're the tribe of Manasseh, man. All right. Puerto Ricans are the tribe of Ephraim. One of Joseph's two sons, man. That was born in Egypt. All right. We are all the 12 tribes of the children of Israel. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. All right. So-called Caribbean predominantly is the tribe of Benjamin. All right. The Haitians are the tribe of Haiti. They're the tribe of Levi. All right. And there's next door to Haiti, you got the Dominican Republic. That's the tribe of Simeon. All right. The blacks in America, the so-called Negroes in the N-words in America, they're the tribe of Judah. Yahawada in the Hebrew. That's our culture. That's our name. That's our heritage, man. And we need to come back to those. All right. We need to come back to this, to our God. Come back to the Bible, man. All right. You come back to, you join your brothers in the ISUPK, man. That's how you come back to this, these scriptures in the right spirit. All right, because you got fake Israelites out there that's trying to block your blessings, man. They're trying to block your inheritance, trying to block you from the kingdom of heaven, man. Because if you can't come half-hearted to the Lord, you better come all the way to the Most High. And how do you come all the way? You got to be in the ISUPK under commanding General Yohana, man. There is only one group. There is only one camp. There is only one spirit, one baptism, man. You understand? And it's ISUPK, man. It's right here. All right. The fake Israelites teach nothing but nonsense, man. All right. You can't trying to bring the oppressors with you. That ain't gonna work. That's not gonna work, man. Sit him not by thee. Read that, Baba Kashar. Sit him not by thee. Sit the oppressors not by thee, man. Fake Israelites trying to bring the oppressors by thee. And what happens when the oppressors come by thee? They seek to take our seat, man. They take position over us, man. We ain't gonna have them in here. That's not how it works in the spirit of the Lord. Read that, Baba Kashar.
Come. Verse 12. Set him not by thee.
Yeah.
Lest when he have overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place.
Yeah, don't set him by thee, because he's gonna overthrow thee, and then he's gonna stand up in your possession, man. Black people was in England, man. We got the history, and they deported, and in Ireland, and in Scotland, everywhere, all over the dark ages, man. When black people used to rule all of Europe, man. And what did they do? They took black people and brought some to the Caribbean, sent some from Ireland to the Caribbean. That's how you got the Black Irish. In like places like Barbados and Jamaica, man. Black Irish, they deported the original black people that was in Ireland from Ireland to Jamaica, also from England as well, man. All right, Officer Dongaba, which is the history class, a great historian in the ISUPK, the greatest historian in the whole of Britain, in the whole of England, you understand? He's been breaking that down, man. He's been bringing that out. And what do people do when the truth comes out? When black people bring the truth out, they debunk it. They try to debunk it, man. Right? They don't give it no cloak, no publicity. They don't give it no airtime. Right? That's why people say what people say that the revolution should not be televised, man. Why? Because they don't want to. The oppressors rule all of these social medias and all these platforms, man, and they don't want the truth to come out. Like, we're the Israelites that the Bible speaks of, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. We're the real Jews that the Bible speaks of. We're the children of Yasha Allah, the children of Israel, man. That's who we are. But they don't want us to know that, and they keep lying and tricking our people with nonsense, man. But read on. Read on. Can you hear me?
Can't.
Yeah, read on.
Neither let him sit at thy right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat.
It's gonna take your position, man. King James is a black man, and he's sitting on the throne now. King James is a black man from the tribe of Judah, man. Again, we got the history in the school, man, in the ISUPK, only under commanding General Yohana, man. We got the history. And guess what? They took our seat, man. Now they're ruling on top. But guess what? As you can see, the Lord is turning. The Bible says, surely of the oppressors, or surely of their turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. I'm paraphrasing. But the Lord's going to turn it the right way up. And when the Lord turns it the right way up, which is what you see the Lord is doing now, that's why the oppressors are angry, man. The oppressors do not want to be oppressed. But that's where they're going. They're going into that. They're going into that. Why? Because the Lord is against them, man. The Lord is rising up against them. That's what you see going on in the earth today. The Most High God is against them for what they've done to black people, what they've done to Hispanics and Native Indian people, Puerto Ricans, what they've done to the chosen people of God, man. The Lord is against them for that. All right? Slack. But the Most High says, never trust thine enemies. And we ain't supposed to. You can see them and say, yeah, you're right. Yeah, man, you cool? Yeah? Safe. All right, have a good day, yeah? Nothing wrong with that, man. The Bible says, if possible, be at peace with all men, man. Be at peace with all nations. If it's possible, as long as they're not harming you. But if they harm you, then you're going to have to fight back, man. All right? We protect ourselves in the ISUPK. We protect each other in the ISUPK, man.
but we're not violent. We're not no violent group. We speak love to our people. You understand? And oppression is coming to the oppressors, man. All right? We speaking against the kingdom of Babylon, man. The king of Babylon. Prophesy against him. That's what the Bible says. Read on. Sit him not by thee. Read on, Baba Christian.
Lest he seek to take thy seat, and thou at the last remembered my words.
And at the end of your life, black man, if you're an old black man that fought for them, and how do you think about that now when you see all that racism? Now we've seen it in our lifetime. We've known how racist that they were racist, etc. But when we thought if we join them, we thought if we fought side by side with them, we thought if we go and fight for the mother country, then they will have some compassion on us. Then they're gonna love us, right? Nah. We thought that. Now the black man's sitting on the hospital bed like they're about to pull his plug right now. See what I'm saying? The black woman's lying in the hospital. We can't get no good health care, man. Right? Why? Because they don't like us, man. You understand? And yeah, they treat us very bad. Treat us very bad, man. We can't get nothing in England, nothing from these oppressors. Nothing. But we give them everything. We give them our heart and our soul and our kidney and our lungs and our liver, man. We give them every goddamn thing. You understand? And it's time we stop, black man. Hispanic man, Native Indian man, it's time that we stop. Our love needs to go to our people. We need each other's love. Black Radar. Do you need the love of the brotherly love of Tazapawan? That's right. I need the brotherly love of Radar Allah and every other black man, woman, and child in Leicester. We need the love of our own people, man. You understand? Manchester, Birmingham, London, Brixton, you name it. We need the love of our own people.
That's right.
Time is turned to our own blasted people, man, and start to love ourselves. Start even small. Start small, man, because some brothers you can't trust, you don't trust them or whatever. Start small. Comment. I tell you where you trust. Start your trust from, man. You join the brothers in the ISUPK, man. Join the brothers in the school right here and start your trust from there. We'll teach you how to trust and who to trust, man. All right. We have to trust each other. We have to trust somebody. But we cannot trust the oppressors. That's 100% fact. We're reading it right now. Bible tells us, man, never trust thine enemies. Never trust thine enemies, man. That's what the Bible says. I'm reading. Fact. That's what I'm got the T-shirt to prove it, man. You understand? Got the T-shirt to prove it, man. Never trust thine enemies, man. Read on. Let me see. See him not back. You're almost done, yeah?
Yeah, I'm at the bottom of 12.
All right, read that. Let's finish that up and then we'll go to the next verse.
And be pricked therewith.
You can remember what the Lord said, what the Bible said, and you're going to be hurt by it. You're going to be like, damn, I'm ashamed of myself. Why did I let that? How did I let that happen, man? How did I let that happen? Why did I trust him? Put all my trust in it. You go and marry the oppressor's daughters, and then all your children are against you, man. All your children hate you. Things like that, man. Never trust thine enemies, man. That's what the Bible says. Come on.
Verse 13. Who will pity a charmer that is bitten with a serpent?
Right. What the Bible's saying there is the oppressor is a serpent. And you trying to tame him. He trying to be like, God loves everybody. You believe that nonsense. And then he bites you. It bites you so hard at 87 years old, 90 years old, and send you back to the Caribbean. Old, you came at 2 years old, you came at 11, he sends you back at those ages. He just bit you. You fought in his wars and you died in the trenches. And he shows no 1 minute of silence and no remorse, no nothing. Dishonor. He has bit you. He gives your children prison to pipeline, school to prison pipeline systems. It's like they know our children are gonna go to prison, man. right? They predict it. Oh yeah, he's going to jail. Can tell the way he behaves. He's going to prison. He's going, you know, he's not going to make it. He ain't going to, you know, make nothing of himself, etc., etc. Right? Because they've already got a system in place. School to prison, pipeline. That's what they have for our people. So now we have to re-educate our children. How do you re-educate our people? Where do you re-educate our people? In the ISUPK under Commanding General Yohana. Right here in the United Kingdom, man. We've got schools, man. We've got schools, black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man. We've got schools here to teach our people, to better our people, to change the mindset of our people, to reset the minds of our people, rather. You understand? We got it here, man. You understand? We've got it here. But we need brothers to come in and push this truth as well. Stop being weak, man. Stop being simple, man. Right? We need other brothers to come in here and help push this truth and teach this Bible, man. Teach this truth, man. And this is not the white man's book. Bible says never trust your enemies. Now, what would the oppressor say? He'll say, trust us, man. God loves everybody, but then he kills you. Destroys your community. We ain't got a Caribbean community no more. Why? Why, man? Because they've been in everything what we do and they destroyed it from inside out. That's why. The oppressors did it. Along with that, like they put our people that distrust each other, our people that want to get up on each other, our people that got that Christianity in them, right? Because they hate their own people and love the oppressors. That's the ones they put in power. And then they turn around and go, look, well, we gave them a chance. They didn't work out, man. Give it to the ISUPK. Give the chance to the Commanding General Yohana, man. Give that chance to our leader in the ISUPK and then see how that works out and watch it work, man. Watch it flourish, man. Right? Pay when you earn your money, black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man, woman. You understand? When you earn your money, you pay 10% to the ISUPK, man. 10% of your wages supposed to come in here to serve the priests of the law, to help push this truth, man. That's where it's supposed to come. Right? Not the Christian church. Ain't supposed to go to the Christian church. There's one on every block, but no righteousness. Evil and death is in them Christian church, man. The mark of the beast is Christianity, man. You understand? Read on. In fact, we can finish that there. Let's get me Isaiah 13. Can you hear me? Can't get me Isaiah 13 and 14, Baba Kasha. 13 verse 14. Isaiah chapter 13.
Book of Isaiah, chapter 13, verse 14. And it shall be as a chase roe, and as a sheep that no man taketh up.
That's the oppressors, man. The Lord is going to make them like a chase roe, man. All right? And no one's going to help them. Read on.
There shall every man turn to his own people.
All right. And then the oppressors of Babylon the Great, in case no one knew. In the Bible, the oppressors is known as Babylon the Great, namely America. That's Babylon the Great. All right. The ancient Babylonians was in Iraq, which was the Ethiopians back then.
Right.
Right? Nebuchadnezzar and all them was the Ethiopians back then, man. Today's Babylon the Great, because they're greater in power now. They're the same in Isaiah, Lucifer. In fact, we're going to get that. Right? Babylon the Great. Read on.
And flee every one into his own land.
And every nation is going to go back to their own people. And you can see that happening right here, right now. And fleeing to their own land. Every nation is going to go back to their own place, man. Them Jewish people, they ain't going to be in Israel forever. That's not their homeland, man. It's like their homeland's in the Caucasus Mountains of South Georgia, Russia. They cave dwellers, man. All these nations ain't going to be where you see them today. because everyone's gonna flee to their own land, man. Because this is them. This is not their land. This is the same man right here on here. This is not their land. This ain't their land, man. Black people was here before. You understand? Before them, man. This ain't their land, man. They like to think it is because they conquered. They came out the caves and started conquering everywhere. And then they took it over as if it's theirs. And they stuck that flag down. You understand? Just like how they went Australia and took it over. They went America and took it over. Same thing they did in England, man. All right? Read on. And achieve that no man take it up. Online, yeah.
And then shall verse 15. Everyone that is found shall be thrust through.
That's what the angels, 2 million angels, along with Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, is coming back to do. Then shall everyone that is found shall be thrust through. The Most High is coming back with vengeance against these oppressors for what they've done to his chosen people, for what they've done to blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, man. They're going to be thrust through. Everyone that is found. Read on.
And everyone that is joined unto them
Salakia. And everyone that is joined, if you black, Hispanic, or Native Indians, you ain't supposed to be joined onto these people. You better understand this Bible. You better understand this Bible, man, because the Christ is coming back with 2 million angels. That's why they say, aliens is going to invade Earth and all this nonsense. What do you mean aliens is going to invade Earth? No, 2 million angels of God and Christ, the King of Kings and Lords of Lords, conquering Lion of the tribe of Judah, a black man. He's coming back with 2 million black angels, man, and they're going to invade this earth. And these oppressors that are ruling, he's going to conquer them and destroy them and put them where they're supposed to be, under his feet. And those that are joined with them, if you black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, you ain't supposed to join with the oppressors. You better make sure you ain't joining with them oppressors, man. That's what you better make sure. Read on. You think the Lord is going to play. The Lord ain't going to play. The Lord ain't playing, man.
And everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword.
That's what will happen. If you're black, Hispanic, and Native Indians, you seen what happened to our forefathers that came to this country and fought in their wars. They got no respect. They got no 1 minute of silence. They got nothing. Nothing from these oppressors apart from hatred. Go back home after the war. Go home, man. We don't want you here. But guess what? If you join with them in that day when Christ returns, you're gonna be off. The Lord's gonna destroy you. All right. I'm just trying to not get flagged, man. And I want to say some words. I want to say how I want to say it. But I'm not allowed to say how I want to say it because of Facebook and Twitter and YouTube, and they'll flag you, man. Right? The oppressor is nothing but the devil that the Bible speaks of, man.
That's right.
The Bible tells you they're the devil, man. So we cannot trust them. And we ain't supposed to trust them, man. Anymore? Where we at?
Verse 16.
Now that was it. That was it. Right? Everyone that is found through shall be found joined unto them shall be thrust through. Meaning, if you are a black man, Hispanic man, or Native Indian man, and you trying to side with the oppressors, Christ is gonna kill. Christ is gonna unalive you, man. If you're found joined with these oppressors, yeah, you're gonna be unalive by Yahweh Shai and 2 million angels. That ain't playing with you. Read 16, Baba Kasha.
Verse 16. Their children also shall be dashed to pieces.
What did they do with our children, man? Dashed them to pieces. They dashed our children to pieces, man. They fed our children to alligators. They made gator bait. They used our children as baits to catch the crocodiles and the alligators, man. Our children would have got snapped up and destroyed by the alligators, limbs part. Anyway, read on.
Before thine eyes.
Before thine eyes. Our children should be dashed to pieces before thine eyes, man. That's what's coming to the oppressors, man. And why is it going to happen to them? Because they did it to black people. Because they did it to Hispanics and Native Indians, children. They did it to our children. They still do it to our children. Now, they got something to be oppressed about. We've been oppressed for over 400 years, man. I'm sure it's actually in the 500 years now. I'll have to check it out. Right? It's probably going into the 500 years that we've been in oppression, man. We're still oppressed right now. We ain't free. Nigga, we ain't we ain't free, man. Black people, we ain't free. We're still in bondage because we still have to answer to these oppressors. Still got to press that clock in and do that 9 to 5 and so on and so forth, man. We're still suffering at their hands. Your mother is, your grandmother is. They're stuffed in these homes now. Black people stuffed in homes. When we used to have our culture is our parents are at home, man. Our old parents, our elderly will be in the same house where we are. That's what I'm used to. Our elderly is in the same house where we are. We're on the same land, etc., etc. Now look where we are, man. Stuffed in Britain. And now when your parents get old, you stick them in a nursing home. You stick them in a home where they treat them bad and leave them in their urine and leave them in their doo-doo and all that, man. See what I'm saying? This place is a horrible place. This place is not the place for babies and it's children and babies, and it's not the place for elderly. This place is a place where you got to be strong. So if you're getting old, once a man, twice a child. If you're getting old or if you're very young, you got to be watching over your children, man. Keep a good eye on your children, because these oppressors will molest your children, man. These oppressors will grape your children and all those things, man. All right, but read on. Where we at?
Come.
Mm-hmm.
Their houses shall be spoiled,
Right.
and their wives ravished.
Okay, that's it on that. Right? What goes around comes around. Come on. Now we ain't gonna do those things. We ain't gonna ravish no heathens. Fake Israelites teach that nonsense. You understand? We ain't gonna do nothing like that to no heathens. All right, because that's against the laws of God. That will be degrading ourselves. The Lord's gonna put other nations over. Oh, that's what you see these days. That's what they worried about. See what I'm saying? Like these other nations coming over, they're gonna do that stuff. Our nation, we're righteous people. We're a holy people unto the Lord thy God. We don't do none of that nonsense. We don't do no evil. We don't do no wickedness. We don't do nothing that's against our God, man. Understand that. Black man, you're the royalty in the earth. Woman and child, black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man. You are the royalty in this earth. You are the one that's going to change this whole entire universe. You understand? Back to righteousness, man. All right? Stop smoking that weed, man. Get rid of that goddamn weed. Ditch that weed. Ditch the cigarettes. Ditch the we can have a drink, but you don't get drunk. All right? You come and join your brothers in the ISUPK, man. This is where we need to be at. All right? I keep saying that this is a time that we need to reform. All right? This is where it's at. Radar is here. I'm here. We got captains here. We got generals here. Everything's here, man. And the ISUPK, man. All right? You finished that up, right? That's it. On that, get me Isaiah 14, Baba Kashar, verse 3. Isaiah 13, verse 3.
14,
Slack it. My bad. Isaiah 14, verse 3. We just had 13, yeah. 14 and verse 3.
Right. Book of Isaiah, chapter 14, verse 3.
Yeah.
And it shall come to pass in the day that the Lord shall give thee rest from thy sorrow.
From what these heathens have done to us, the Lord's going to give us rest from this slavery, from this captivity, from marching, from the foot on our necks, and all those things, from all these oppressors molesting our people, molesting our women. The Lord's going to give us rest, man. From being under these oppressors, doing 9 to 5 and clocking in and clocking out, and ain't got no time to bring up our children and so on and so forth. You understand? Turning our daughters into 304s and turning our young men into whoremongers. The Lord's going to give us rest from all of those things. Read on.
And from the fear and from the hard bondage wherein thou was made to serve.
And from our fear of these oppressors, our people out in the world that fear the oppressors. Because if you fear the oppressors, you can't talk like we talk. We don't fear the oppressors. We fear the Most High God.
Right.
You understand? The Most High is over these oppressors. The oppressor is the devil that the Bible speaks of, man.
That's right.
That's who the oppressor is. Now, you come into the ISUPK under Commanding General Yohana, then you won't fear the oppressors, man. You won't fear the oppressors. You will fear the Most High, because the Lord can destroy these oppressors and wipe them off the face of the earth, which is what the Lord is getting ready to do. Read on.
Verse 4. That thou shalt take up his proverb against the king of Babylon and say, how have the oppressors seized the golden city?
Ceased. The oppressors are gonna cease, man. Their power is going. Let's make America great again. Same with Britain. They following the same trend. Let's make Britain great again. They're just not. I've not heard it like that, but let's make Britain great again. Or let's get these immigrations out. Let's get these N-words out. That's basically where they're coming with it, right? Why? Because they quote unquote want back their country. We ain't done no harm to nobody. Black people have been serving like a good old slave, good old Christians for over 400 years, man. Christian is nothing but a slave, and not a slave of the Most High God, not a servant of God like we are in the ISUPK, but a slave of the oppressors, man. That's what black people have been under Christianity, a slave of the oppressors or for the oppressors. That's disgusting. That's disgusting. Now we understand. Now we got the knowledge to see our people are shucking and jiving and Pastor Pork Chop skating across the floor and all this stuff. And they ain't fearing the Lord. They fear the oppressors, though. That's who the Pastor Pork Chop fear, the oppressors, man. We need to fear the Most High, the one that created all mankind and can destroy them, the one that set up these oppressors and give them the power and is going to take these oppressors down and take their power. Read on.
Verse 5. The Lord have broken the staff of the wicked and the scepter of the rulers.
Right.
Verse 6. He who smote the people with wrath with a continual stroke.
Right, they smoked black people, Hispanics, and Native Indian people with wrath, with anger. They're angry at us, man. What for? Because the Lord chose black people. The Lord chose the Hispanic people, Hispanic man, woman, and child, man. The Lord chose us, man. Native Indians. The Lord chose us. That's why they smote us with wrath. They smote us in their anger. Columbus smote us in their anger. The oppressors here, England and America, smote us in their anger, enslaved us in their anger, whipped us, feathered and tied us in their anger, set us alight in their anger. If they caught us reading the Bible, they would burn our eyes out in their anger, because they know we're the Lord's chosen people. They don't want us to see this. They smote us in their wrath. Read on. With a continual stroke, they continue to do it to this very day. Read on.
He that ruled the nations in anger is prosecuted.
He ruled the nations. He conquered us, and he conquered all the rest of the nations, India, Africa, etc., etc. And he ruled them in wrath. He ruled the nations in anger. Britain ruled India, all of our Caribbean people in anger. How do you like, what people, if you're a human being, how do you string up a man, a black man, don't matter what color, according to them, don't matter if you red, pink, purple, or blue, or whatever nonsense they say, right? But how do you string up a man then and burn him to death in front of everybody? All the Edomites came out and looked and was watching. They stopped all the schools and they all came out and watched a black man being burnt to a crisp. They string up black men and tie them to the back of a lorry and trucks and drag them how many miles down the road, and all the skin till the skin turned to the bones. What people do that? What people have done that apart from these oppressors here? For the most part. Read on. But this is what they've done to us. So all these nations out there looking at black people like we ain't spit, man. Listen, man. It's the other way around. Flip it, man. We are the greatest people on the face of the earth. The oppressors fear black people. And they know God is going to put us back on top. And that's why they don't want us back on top, man. But when we're back on top, the earth is going to be at peace. And every single nation is going to be in peace, man. And be at peace after they served us. And they're going to, all nations, in fact, they're going to be our servants. They're created to be our servants in the first place, according to the Most High, man. Read on.
Is prosecuted and non-hindering.
They persecuted. These oppressors are going to be persecuted by the Most High, and no one is going to hinder, meaning stop the persecution that's coming to them. No one's going to hinder it. No one's going to stop it, man. It's coming to them. Their just desserts, their karma, their payback for all the wickedness that they have done shall be done unto them. That's it, man. And that's what they don't want. That's why I got here. The oppressors, they don't like to be oppressed. The oppressors don't like to be oppressed, man. You can see it right here with this guy. The oppressors don't like to be oppressed, man. But they like when we're oppressed. They love when black people, Hispanics, and Native Indian people are oppressed. You've seen it with George Bush. He turned his back on New Orleans. You've seen it with Donald Trump. He turned his back on Puerto Rico, man. Can't remember what he said, man. It's getting on my nerves. Oh, he said like, it's diabolical what he said, man. Like, it's irritating me. You're inconveniencing me right now. Like, you're inconveniencing us right now. Something like that's more like it. Like, it's through just how proud he is. The oppressor is a proud man. But read on. So, like, I ain't got the time to debate the thing. Read. Mm-hmm.
Verse 7. The whole earth is at rest and it's quiet. They break forth into singing.
So this is a time after these oppressors are being destroyed and taken down out of their power seat. They're no longer going to be powerful. They're just going to be like you and I, like everybody else. They ain't going to have their atomic bomb. They ain't going to have them tankers and their superpower and all the technologies that they've got today. It's going to be gone. The Lord's going to destroy it. And that same atomic bomb is going to destroy some of them. And then the rest of them is going to be serving us. Read on.
Verse 8. Yea, the fir tree rejoice at thee.
Even the fir tree, because they cut down the forest, man. They cut down the Amazon rainforest. They cut down all the trees out there and stack them all the timbers up, and they're selling timber to everybody, etc., etc. Right? But they're destroying wildlife. They're destroying the habitats of the animals and so on and so forth, man. In fact, they're destroying the ecosystem. Talk about eco-friendly. This is not friendly, and this is eco. Nothing's eco-friendly. It's all about money making for them. Just slap this eco bull crap on your car or on this or on your that. Nothing's eco-friendly anymore, man. They destroyed it. The oppressors have destroyed the ecosystem, man, and that's why there's all different types of wildfires going on, wild climate change, and all these things is taking place in the earth because these oppressors have destroyed everything. Because when you cut out all the trees, it's going to have a knock-on effect, man. All right, it's going to have a knock-on effect. All right, when you it's just destroying it, take out all the fishes out the sea. It's going to have a knock-on effect, man. You can't take all the fishes out the sea to sell in your shops and make sure you got chicken nuggets and not chicken nuggets, fish fingers and all these things, right? long as you got it, Bird's Eye, as long as Bird's Eye's got it, then everything's all right. But they take everything out for themselves, man. Nobody else can't get nothing. And we got to go to them to buy. We can't even have our own. We can't support ourselves, which we're supposed to. Every nation is supposed to be able to stand on their feet. But we're not allowed to. These oppressors purposely keep us down so we can't rise up, man. We can't stand on our own 2 feet. We've got to go to them like we're babies, begging them for the crumbs, which falls from the slave master's table, man. When we're supposed to be on top, ruling in righteousness, man. But we're going to get there, black man. Hispanic and Native Indian, man. Read on.
And the cedar of Lebanon, saying, since thy art laid down, no fellow is come up against us.
Yeah, since you destroyed, this is in the future, right? In the near future, that since you're destroyed, then no fellow, nobody's come up against us. No one's chopping down the rainforest. Now, read on.
Verse 9. Hell from beneath is
hell, right? Hell.
Yeah, hell.
Come on.
Hell from beneath is moved for thee to meet thee at the coming.
Right. So as they're falling, hell is being stirred up, man. So what they're gonna fall right into hell. Now, here's the thing, man. They know hell is coming, and that's why they're fighting to get all of these people out of the country and blah 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 blah. Right? Because they know hell is coming. They're living in hell right now. This is the beginning of their hell, man. Hell is coming to Britain. Hell is coming to America, man. Hell is coming to the oppressors, man. Hell is gonna meet them at their coming. As they're falling, as their power is slipping away. That's hell meeting them. Black man, we've been in hell for over 400 and then some years, man. We've been in hell. We've been suffering oppression at the hands of these same people right here, man. Far right, far left, whatever they are. We've been suffering at their hands for over 400 years, man. From slavery days, you understand? We've been suffering at their hands from the days of Rome, when Rome expelled us from out of Jerusalem, and we had to run in Africa from 70 AD onwards. We've been suffering persecution by the hands of these oppressors, man. Right? But hell is coming to meet them. Now, if you join with them, you're going to catch some hell too, man. You're going to catch your unaliving. That's going to be your hell for joining them. The Lord ain't playing with nobody. If you're an Israelite and you join the oppressors, the Lord is going to destroy you. Understand that. It's in the Bible. Understand that. This ain't no oppressor's book. Are you insane? This is the book of the Lord, man. Read on.
Come. It stirreth up the dead for thee, even the chief ones of the earth.
That's the kings, etc. Read on.
It have raised up from their thrones all the kings of the nation.
All the kings of the nations, man. Right? All the nations. I'm gonna stop this here. Let me see where we are.
Verse 10.
Yep.
Want to carry on?
Can read on. Read on. Yeah.
Verse 10. All they speak and say up unto thee, art thou also become weak as we? Art thou...
Are they also become just like us? Like we ain't got superpower. We ain't got no military might. See the black man's position today. See the Hispanic man's position today. Native Indian man's position today. We ain't got no military, man. We ain't got no money. We broke. The oppressors just take everything from us and flood it into their countries. Right? One of the generals, General Q, I believe, General Katangaba, I think he posted about Puerto Rico, man, and how the oppressors have done with Puerto Rico and how they just take all the wealth out of it, send it right back to America. So all the wealth just leaves there and goes back to America, makes America great again, and Puerto Ricans just stay in the below poverty and so on and suffering all the time. That's how they keep the Caribbean the exact same way, man. In fact, Puerto Rico's, I didn't even know the Puerto Rico was in the Caribbean, you know, until the other day. Okay. Yeah. So that's how they keep. And I was looking at it like, boy, dread it rough. Yeah, man. I was watching that thing. I was like, bloody hell, look how they're treating the Puerto Ricans, man. But that's how they treat us. But it looked to me like it was worse than us. But when I think about it, it's the same. It's the same, man. It's the same. All the coffee from the Caribbean gone. That Blue Mountain coffee gone into England and wherever the hell else it goes. And we don't get nothing out of it. Jamaicans don't get nothing out of it. Black people don't get nothing from it. Everything on the island of Jamaica, or the Caribbean, in fact, all Barbados, Trinidad, St. Kitts and Nevis and all that, black people don't really benefit. We don't benefit from nothing, but the Chinese do, the white man do, every nation's there, every nation that comes there do, but we don't, man. We don't benefit from nothing. We're just there as the bloody consumers and slaves, man. That's it. And that's irritating to understand the truth, man. Gets irritating sometimes. The Bible says, surely oppression makes a wise man mad. Makes a wise man angry, man, pissed off, man. Just to see the condition of our people and that we don't own anything and why we don't own anything. It's not because we're lazy. It's because of the oppressors, the devil that the Bible speaks of. That's why we're impoverished right now. But listen, black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man, there is going to be a turning point, man. Once we start to serve the Lord, you come into the ISUPK, serve the Most High, and the Lord's going to turn this, man, in our favor. All right? You trust in the Lord and not the oppressors. Learn that. And we got some more. Read on to 17, yeah? Read to 17 and then we'll close up.
Art thou become like unto us?
Where you up to, Slakia? Where you up to?
11.
Oh, 11. Listen. 1 second. Yeah, go on. Read to 17 and we'll close out on that.
So, thy pomp is brought down to the grave.
Thy pomp, meaning they're proud. They're proud, man. They're pompous. They pump themselves up. Thy pomp, thy proudness, thy pride. Remember, the Bible says pride comes before fall. So when they start to be proud and, yeah, our country, our this, our that, and, you know, get out and this, that, and the other, that's their fall, man. Pride comes before fall. Their pomp, their pride. Read that again, that pomp, that pride. Read on.
Verse 11, thy pomp is brought down to the grave.
Coming down to low estate. Low, man. They're going to be a basement, a base. Right, read on.
And the noise of thy violets.
The noise of thy what?
Vow.
Right, thy vow. Vow, right.
And the worm is spread under thee.
And the worm is spread under them.
And the worms covered thee.
Right.
Verse 12. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son
Who's
of
the oppressors?
So what you say?
Who's the oppressors? Read that again. The oppressors. Who's the oppressors?
O Lucifer.
I thought some skeptical thing that's in the sky somewhere, or you know, what the fake Israelites say? The Lord cast down the angels to the ground. What is it? Anyway, this is the oppressors, and they coming down. They are Lucifer. They are Satan. They are the devil that the Bible speaks of. All them names are attributed to them. Oh, Lucifer. That's another name for them. But why? Because they're the first to rise and the last to go to sleep. They stay awake on coffee and all that stuff. They rule in the earth, man. They got their navy ships on every single waters that you see around. They rule in everything. That's Lucifer. Read on. How art thou fallen from heaven? Their power isn't. They're in the high powers. They're in the heavens right now. They're in the power seat. That's where we're supposed to be. We're supposed to be on top. They're on top right now. But they're going to fall from heaven. They're going to fall from their power. They're going to fall from their we're in hell right now. Black man, Hispanics man, Native Indian man, we're in hell. We're catching hell by them that are in heaven. They sit on high, they elevate themselves, and they're living proudly, and they're living lavishly. And the Lord is going to bring them down to the grave, to death, to the sides of the pit. Read on.
Khan, son of the morning.
Mm-hmm.
How art thou cut down to the ground?
You're going to be cut down to the ground. They're coming down, in other words. Read on.
Which didst weaken the nation.
When they drop their bombs on Hiroshima and Nagasaki, when they destroy every nation, when they say, oh, you cannot have chemical weapons of mass destruction, but we can. Read on. That's Lucifer.
Verse 13. For thou hast said in thy heart.
Salakia, when they put an embargo on other nations and say you cannot buy from them, that's the power they have. Son of the old Lucifer, son of the morning, that's them. That's that nation of people, man. We're the children of God. They're Lucifer. They're the children of Lucifer, man. They follow the spiritual demon Lucifer and Satan and the devil, and that's who they are. They're the children of that. That's who they serve. They don't know the Most High. The Lord chose us, and they oppress us, who the Lord have chosen. What do you think the Lord's going to do to them? Right, this here, what we're reading. They're going to be cut down to the ground, man. But call it, Baba Kashar. We'll pick that back up next week. Or something like that.
All right. Copy out for the teacher.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, man of Israel, Imagine Shabbat. Imagine Barak. Yahweh Hashem Yahushua Barak.
Yahweh Hashem Yahushua Barak.
Imagine Matar Sar in the city of Christ salute. Imagine Shabbat. Imagine Barak.
Yahweh Shema Hashem Yahushua.
Yahweh Matar dismissed.
Okay. The water for the reader. All right. So Yahweh Hashem Yahushua Barakatam to the brothers. Yahweh Shema Hashem Yahushua to the sisters. All right. Most High in Christ, man. All right. Shalom, Israel. The water Radah. Yeah. See if I can find anything. No. All right, that's it. All right, shalom. Okay. Chalo, what do? I don't know. Play all time. Play all.
Hey, I'm just following orders. Let me get one of those slow motion pictures, bro. One of the slow motion pictures.
You gotta shoot at 60 frames per second.
Come on,
They say they wanna hear that raw shit. These niggas claiming that they bullshit. These niggas better move it cautious. Cause if they make the wrong move it cautious. You see me, they like, ooh, keep on shopping. I'm on my way up and they ain't gon' stop it. They say they wanna hear that raw shit. call me mouth boy. I'm off the hip like a cowboy. I'm a king, you should bow boy. Shorty like that, man, you cut up. Nothing I can handle. 144 in the booth, going Rambo. Niggas do you dirty like a stick in a bando. That's why I play the corner like a bum with a banjo. I'ma lead by example. Woo, keep on stopping, got this bitch off the hand. Got the juice, got the drip, about to hit the bitch with the salt. It ain't rap, this assault. Can't taste a bitch unless you with the coke. They say they wanna hit that raw shit. These niggas claiming that they bullshit. These niggas better move and coach shit. Cause if they make the wrong move and coach shit. One way, one way, one way, one way, one way.